Hi, this is Shannah. Welcome to the channel. And today we have a new moon. Now, this new moon today, on the 30th of April, it's very important. It is the first eclipse, moon eclipse of the season. And that's why it is also called a black moon. So, but don't be scared about the name because what it heralds is actually a lot of surprises. And they don't have to be negative surprises. Actually, most of them will be positive surprises. And because of that, because of all of these surprises, I decided to make this video in order for us to discover what surprises are coming your way under this wonderful black moon. Okay, I know the name sounds a bit strange, but it's a new moon, so it's a new beginning, and let's find out what it has for us. And as usual, we have then three possibilities to choose from. We have then pile one here with milky quartz. So someone asked me if this was, it was on Instagram, if this was a moonstone. No, it's milky quartz. This here is a moonstone. Okay, so you can see the difference. So we have first pile with the moonstone, with the milky, milky quartz. Then we have here the second pile with the moonstone. And now we have here the third pile with the smoky quartz. So take your time to choose your pile. That will see you in a couple of moments. So if you chose pile number one, this is your reading. So what are the surprises coming into your life under this new moon? So we're starting with the tarot cards. The first one is the moon itself greeting you, number 18. Then we have the sun, number 19. Wow. Then we have the 10 of swords and the Queen of Cups. But okay, just so that we don't have here enough space. So let's put here everything to the side so you can see all of the cards. There you go. Perfect. And I find it very interesting that we see here the moon and the sun together. They could be seen as opposites, but they actually complement each other. So what I see here is actually you facing some of your fears, something that is still, I was going to say subconscious, but I don't think that is that subconscious anymore, because what we see here with the sun is that all these things that are probably buried within you, things that come from your past, could be hurts, could be traumas, could be anything that you haven't been able to face. So it's very important that we also notice that I'm not saying that you haven't been facing, because such a sentence would imply that you had the choice to face it, but you decided to turn away, which would be okay as well, because it's always up to you and you should do things when you're ready for them. But what I'm saying is you weren't able to face them because some things are so well hidden within our psyche, within our heart, that we cannot access them easily, even if you're looking for them, right? It's like self-defense mechanism. And that's why we have all this, all these tentacles coming here from the underground. And I don't see these tentacles as being something evil, but it's something, that is hidden. That's something that is now coming to the surface. So I see you now, like I was saying, with the sun, things are being shown to you. Things are becoming clear. And you are facing your fears. And that's also here, this 10 of swords. And with the 10 of swords, it can be that when these things come to the surface and you bring light onto them, and I think that especially here with the Queen of Cups, that you're then transmuting them, you are transforming them, you are integrating them to your light side. So integrating the shadows and the light. Right. And this is all part of your makeups, and you're starting to bring love and light to all of your shadows, which is amazing. It's just amazing work. So if no one has told you yet, you're doing something so amazing and so difficult. And that's why we have the 10 of swords, because sometimes you also feel very misunderstood. Or, for instance, you may react more sensitive or more prone to be defensive to your surroundings. Yeah. And it can be either way, that you're just like reacting in a more defensive way, or people are actually, not understanding you. And I wouldn't say attacking you, but you feel hurt either way when you're not understood. But here with the Queen of Cups is like bringing a lot of understanding, bringing a lot of love into this process. So you are growing. And it's not just, a little bit of growing. This is really taking off the lid of something from your past, from something that actually has been hindering you from moving forward. This is major. This is major work. And of course, it's the end of a painful situation. And that's what the 10 Swords tells you, actually. It's the end of a painful situation. Like you surrender. And this is also a way of integrating instead of fighting it off, ignoring it, or, like saying that's not me, denying it. Yes. So you're surrendering to it, and you were allowing this pain to come to the surface. And with the Queen of Cups, again, you're transmuting it. It's like putting a balm on all these old wounds so they can finally heal. I know this doesn't sound very like inviting, but this will make your life so much easier afterwards. Of course, during the process, it's not very easy. Like, I give you that. But it's like suddenly you're free from all these old beliefs, from all these false beliefs that actually kept you from following your path. And I see here someone because we have the moon and the sun, you are someone that can really bring so much to the world. And it's like you actually want to show yourself, but you've been keeping yourself from doing that. You could be an artist, you could be a spokesperson, you could be someone that actually belongs in the limelight, be it artistically or otherwise, because you have so much to say, you have so much to give, so much talent. Doesn't matter in which area. You're just someone that you belong out there in the world, right? Even if you're an introvert, but that's where you belong. You have something to give, you have something to say, but you've been hindered, by old wounds in most of the cases. And this is healing. This is the big surprise, that you're finally letting it heal, allowing it to heal. This is really beautiful. Then we have here journey number 2. We have 24 adjacent possibilities. And then we have anxiety. So many of you will be traveling now for the next 4 weeks, the next month. So you'll be traveling, and you're going to discover that there's so much waiting for you out there here with adjacent possibilities, that things also take another turn that you probably not expect, but they don't have to be negative. These anxieties still has to do, and you see here it's number 18, which is quite interesting. That's then the number of the moon. So this is connected. But again, like we saw earlier, you are healing this, but this is kind of going to surface. And what I see here is you facing it and finding here with adjacent possibilities, you're finding other ways of channeling this, and also of venting this, so to say, but also of understanding it, because the moment you understand where it comes from, it doesn't have a grip on you anymore. You're free. And I see you understanding this. I see you becoming free from anything that's hindering you, from anything that holds you back. And you are going further. You have so many options. You have here, all you see here with this road signs, you have so many options also here. And it's something that you're going to realize, that you are not stuck. And I think that the anxiety is what keeps you stuck, in the sense of that you're not seeing the options, but you're going to see them. So that's what's coming next. Suddenly you're going to see your worth, you're going to see the possibilities ahead of you, and you're going to understand that you were never chained to a certain events or a certain chain of events as well. So you were never chained to that. You can break free anytime. And it's like also with job, I'm getting now like really quick. When it comes to jobs, you maybe, wow, okay, this is really specific when it comes to jobs, right? Because career, because some of you may be not very happy where you're at, or you want to dare a leap of faith in a new direction, but you're a bit anxious about it because, maybe you're working in a place that's very safe, for instance, and you want to be now a freelance and you don't know, is it going to work? And they're saying, yes, but you're going to realize that you have so many opportunities, and opportunities that even will lead you to travel. So you can work while traveling. For many of you, this would be very, very attractive, and maybe something that you really want to do. And in this next month, this next 30 days, you're going to inform yourself, and you're going to discover all the possibilities that are possible. Now, then we have first quarter moon in Cancer. Push through any insecurity. There you have it with the anxiety card. And this is what you feel also called to do. We feel pulled to do. So it's nothing that you're forcing yourself. Like I was saying earlier, sometimes you have to feel ready to do something, even if you want to do it, but you see that it doesn't go until you are ripe, until you're ready, mature enough to tick differently. And here it's like, don't let anxiety, don't let insecurity hinder you, or paralyze you. So push through, do it, because you're going through your path. And the cards are also telling you that it's quite normal that at the beginning you get nervous when you're going, like in a new direction, leaving the past behind. Because we also have to understand that our insecurities, our past beliefs or old beliefs, they become part of our makeup. They become also part of our comfort zone, or even the creators of our comfort zone. And giving that up is then going into the unknown, and that can be quite upsetting sometimes, even if it's the best you could ever do. But, you feel insecure at first, and then suddenly having, the world opening up to you, it's also like overwhelming. But they're saying, just go, just do it, and trust everything will be fine. And then we have here, go deeper, a new moon in Scorpio. So we have now here a new moon, and it's in Scorpio. So it has to do with these insecurities, with this anxiety, because Scorpio always goes very, very deep. Scorpio is very brave, is not afraid of facing whatever needs to be faced. And I think you're getting into this energy. And you're freeing yourself. And you see here all this, I don't know if you can recognize this, like here at the back of the card, there's this waterfalls, and waterfalls always mean healing. So you're healing all of this. All of this will be washing away from you. And then we have the last card, protection, call back your power, cut the cords, soul retrieval. Yeah, and this is like, because... I think this has to do here with the 10 of Swords, because you're going through this transformation. So you're actually quite sensitive at this time. And maybe you feel very vulnerable. Maybe you feel very exposed because you're going through this transformation. This is really changing skin. And also for snakes, when they change skin, they're very vulnerable at that time. So maybe you feel like that. And then the cards are telling you, like, yeah, protect yourself, stay grounded, stay in your energy as much as you can. But also what I'm getting here from this card is that you're being also very protected. And you should cut the cords with any kind of situation or people that do not sustain your emotional integrity, for people that really are not there to support you. And it could be, again, because like I was saying, when you feel vulnerable, that you probably attract a certain kind of people that feel this vulnerability, and try to hit your trigger points. But, if you stay in your energy, and if you're aware that you are going through this transformation, this beautiful, beautiful transformation, like the caterpillar, transforming into the beautiful butterfly, if you are aware of this, then you protect yourself, and you won't take these people so seriously or so personally, which is quite important at this stage. So pile number 1. So here what your surprises are is about this deep, deep healing, this deep transformation, and you're becoming this beautiful butterfly that you've always been. becoming the diamond that you've always been. And so you can shine your colors here like the sun. So, and this was your reading. I hope this resonated, that this inspires you, and I wish you a wonderful time full of love. So if you chose pile number 2, this is your reading here with the moonstone. We put it here to the side. And so what are the surprises for you under this new moon? So we're starting with the tarot cards. First of all, oh wow, we have the Two of Cups. We have the Page of Pentacles, the Strength card, and the Five of Wands. So this is really, really interesting, because there's something new in your life, entering your life. It could be a love relationship, because we have the Two of Cups. This makes it obvious to point into that direction, but it could be any kind of partnership. And because we have the Page of Pentacles, this could be even a business partnership. But with the page, we have like, this is something new, right? This is something that is really exciting you. This is something that has a lot of potential. This is something that can go a long way, but is still in the early stages. And so that's why we have the Strength card here, kind of blessing this early stage and advising you to be strong, and because there will be some adversity. So it's kind of the cards here. The Strength is coming as an angel warning you that you'll have some adversity in this area. Like I said, it could be a new relationship, could be a new business partnership, or even a friendship, something where people come together, where people, that are like-minded. But with the Five of Wands is always a card of competition. This is a card, like you see here, we have a chessboard where people may have other plans, put it that way. It doesn't have to be that person that you're coming together with for whatever purpose. It could be other people, because we see here on the card many characters. So it could be other people that want to cross your plans in some way. So there could be jealousy, there could be ill will as well. But the good thing about the Wands is that it's never very serious. If this would be the Five of Swords, then we would be in trouble. But this is not very serious. This is like more this superficial competition. But because we have the Strength, it tells us we have to take it seriously enough in order to be prepared and to be strong, because the Strength is telling you, stand your ground. This belongs to you. This is the Two of Cups. This is your promise of a happy ending here with the Page of Pentacles. This is something that really has a lot of potential. So stand your ground and don't let other people that don't understand this connection get in the way, right? So it's actually telling you, hey, it's up to you. You have this. Yeah, actually the card is telling you, you got this. It's up to you. Don't fall into a victim mentality, or like, oh, look what the others are doing, or look what the people are doing to me, the world is doing to me, what they are doing to me. Now it's like, it's in your hands. You are intelligent here with the Five of Wands, and you're creative as well. So stand your ground, defend the worthwhile, defend what you think is important, what you believe is important, defend this seed, this young plant, this young flower. It's up to you to defend and stand your ground. Yeah. And it could also be in a certain way that, there are, for instance, world politics, but this will be very specific for just some of you, okay? So take it as it resonates. Remember, this is a general reading. But for some of you, the world politics may be influencing like a relationship or even a business partnership, but still the cards are telling you, stand your ground. Everything will be fine. Stay strong. Everything will work out fine. You just have to go through it. Okay. But there's something here beautiful blooming, and it's so beautiful that other people want to interfere with it. Okay. So take this interference as a compliment for this that's growing and that will unfold in a beautiful way. Just stay strong and don't let yourself be pushed down, or be insecure, or be made insecure by what other people say or not say, think or not think. The strength card is telling you it's not important. Again, I've said this in other readings, and I'll say it again. I'll say that this is a Portuguese saying because this is where I know it from, but I believe other cultures have very similar sayings. What we say is the dogs bark, but the caravan, rides through, keeps on going. And that's the same. So other cultures will have similar sayings. So let them bark. You're doing the right thing. You're on the right track. And it's really beautiful. And another thing that is important here that I'm just getting from the strength cards, because usually when the depiction of the strength card is this, the young lady then fighting the lion, but here they're not fighting, actually. They're kind of cuddling. So they're already beyond that fighting and domineering phase. They understand one another. They understand the strengths and weaknesses of one another, and they respect each other. So the message that I'm also getting here is that if you have any kind of conflict, or people wanting to cross your plans, you can do it in a loving and diplomatic way, and it will be well received. Like I'm saying here with these two cards, I don't see this as being too serious. The cards are telling you, you can do this. It's in your hands. You can do this. You got this. Let's see what the other cards say. Then we have number 22, yin and yang. So the Two of Cups. And with yin and yang, so it's really balance. And then we have, broken heart, number 9. But we have 49, the angel of love. So don't be afraid of the broken heart. What I see here is some of you are coming from a broken heart situation, right? And I see love coming back into your life these next 30 days. Could be even a reconciliation for some of you, because we have here yin and yang and angel of love. So this coming back together, this complementing one another, being part of each other's lives again, so mending this broken heart. So it could be that you are now with a broken heart. Some of you, this may be true, but there is mending, there is a healing here. And I see, because the Two of Cups came out first, is really coming back together. This is also a card of reconciliation. So that is the possibility here of things becoming better. It can be sometimes like there can be a bit of conflict, but again, you can pull through, and you see them here actually cuddling one another. So this conflict is not that serious. It's what I'm getting here. Yeah, let's see what the other cards say. Then we have the first quarter moon in Taurus, release control. And we have last quarter moon in Capricorn, leave the past behind. And this is a lot of earth energy. So stay grounded and practical and pragmatic. So try to see things for what they really are, as they're presenting themselves to you at that moment. And leave the past behind. And here again, leave the hurt behind. Because, this phase is coming to an end of hurt, of broken heart, or even of conflict is coming to an end. And with release control, trying to release, that tendency that we all have, to get things done our way, and things should go in a certain way, and the other should apologize, I should apologize, but the other doesn't listen, I have to force the other to listen. Release that. Just let it go. Let the hurt go. There is a better way of getting over this conflict. And it's through love, through understanding, and through diplomacy. That's the best tactic, especially here in your case, because there's a lot of love here. We have so many loving cards. So much love is here for you. So much understanding, so much friendship. And this broken heart will mend. You just have to allow it to mend. You don't have to do anything. It's up to you. Of course, it's always your choice, no matter what the cards say. But the cards are really like advising you to let go of that hurt. right? Let go of it. Let go of the hurt, because there's a lot of happiness coming your way. Let's see what the last card says. We have break the chain. There we go again. So ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. So it also can be that you find it difficult to move forward, right? Okay. So bear with me. Let's go back just a second. Okay. So you can't. Now we've got it. There's another story going on here. And I'm sorry I didn't see it immediately, but it could be that this represents some of you better. Because what will come, the surprise, is love is coming your way. Now I'm talking about love. Love is coming your way, okay? And you probably fight it off, and you put up a fight, or you don't know how to receive it because you're very suspicious of it. And you put your barriers up, or, you fight it off somehow. It's because of your broken heart. The broken heart of the past. You're afraid that things of the past will repeat themselves, right? But there's so much love, there's so much potential here. And there's the potential again. So there's so much potential here for healing, for finding balance, and for happiness, for having true love in your life, that the cards tell you, release the past, release it. Because with this release control, is sometimes we're so afraid of getting hurt that we kind of reenact the same play, the same drama of the past, even sometimes without wanting, without even noticing it. And we're always reenacting our hurt. We're always reenacting the thorn in our hearts. So, and here you have the chance in these next 30 days to actually change that and to realize that you can rewrite your future. It doesn't have to be a repetition of the past. So you're breaking free, you're breaking the chains of the past, and you're opening yourself to love again. And there is love coming into your life. A beautiful, beautiful love with a lot of potential, a lot of growth, and there's a lot of earth energy. So someone you can rely on, someone you can depend on, someone that really wants a strong foundation with you. Wow. I wish I had pile number 2. So pile number 2. So this was your reading, and I hope it resonates. I hope it inspires you, and I wish you a wonderful time full of love. Thank you. So if you chose pile number 3, this is your reading. So here with the smoky quartz, we put it over here. So what surprises are coming to you now during this new moon? Actually, during the next 30 days. So we're starting with the tarot cards. We have here number 14, Temperance. It's a beautiful card. So then we have 7 of Pentacles. Then we have the King of Cups and the 6 of Wands. Wow. So pile number 3. You've been waiting for a long time, because they have these 2 cards of waiting, of being patient, of, being resilient, being strong, and allowing things to unfold, and really, really patient. We have these 2 cards. The cards are telling you, well, keep on being patient. And I'm not joking. It's like, keep up. Whatever you're doing, keep it up, because the rewards will come. And they will come, this could be in form of a person. Now, this person, the King of Cups, this could be a new lover, a new partner. This could also be someone who believes in you, someone who will help you in your path, will help you in your business, will help you in your creative ideas, right? Especially if you're an artist, the King of Cups could be someone who will be your angel, in the sense of they will give you money, they will invest in your projects. This could be a big fan that will get you connected to other people, that will help you continue or make your business even more successful, because at the end we have the Six of Wands, and the Six of Wands is the card of success, of pure success, of recognition, of being seen and liked and loved. This is amazing. So what I also see here is if it's not a person, usually the court cards are people, but don't always have to be. So if this is not a person for some of you, this will be yourself getting the ideas, getting the ideas of how to move forward. So if you've been stuck, maybe you've been healing from something, for instance, or you've been waiting for the right idea to come, the right inspiration, or even to the right time to show your projects to the world. Now here with the King of Cups, you get then that inspiration. And it will be in a way, so it's not this early fire, this passionate, creative spark. This is more suddenly realizing, of course, every step of the way, because King of Cups is a more mature energy. And because it's a king, he knows how it's done. So then suddenly you see how it's done and you become like your own business, how you say, you become like your expert, your own expert when it comes to business, when it comes to presenting your ideas. And this, I just see success for you. A lot of success, because you'll reap the fruits of what you've invested in, what you've so patiently have taken care of, If it's a business that is not growing very fast, but you've been patient, you've been loving, you've been giving your all nevertheless, and then suddenly it just makes bang, and everything falls into place and everything makes sense. Even this weight then suddenly makes sense, and suddenly you have exactly what your audience needs or your customers need. And you just, you just get to the nerve of the time. It's like you do the right thing and everything opens up to you. So this is really, really amazing. Pile number 3. But at the beginning now, like the next 2 weeks, for instance, keep on being patient, keep on doing what you're doing, because it will come. This success will come. Then we have number 36, second chakra, Archangel Ariel. Second chakra is also the chakra of creativity, again here with the King of Cups. So if it has been stuck somehow, this chakra will suddenly start spinning and you'll have all the right ideas and also the motivation to do it. But also because, again, the King of Cups in a very quiet but decisive way. Yeah. And then we have the World. Wow, number 29. So you'll be showing yourself to the world, your ideas, your projects. Even if it's just showing to your boss what you're working on, you'll get the recognition. It's like you will be ready. Suddenly you are ready to go out into the world and show what you have to give. And then thinking man. And again, for me, the thinking man here, for me, also relates here to the King of Cups, because it has these crystals. It's seeing things through another perspective, suddenly realizing how everything falls together, how everything is interconnected, and how, suddenly you see the whole path of how to obtain your success, And if you've been too stuck in your mind, what I see here also with the second chakra, with Ariel, is like, be more playful. If you find yourself stuck in your mind and suddenly not moving forward, start to be more playful. Start to, maybe just blow off some steam, do something completely different, go out, have fun, whatever you decide to do, but just to get out of your mind for a while at least before continuing. This is also very important here. Then, wow, we have full moon in Leo. We have go wild. Wow. And we have, new moon in Aries. Go for it. So we have a lot of fire energy. Again, you're going to get, and here the second chakra is also fire, because it's all about creativity and also sexuality. So you're getting all this inspiration, you're getting all this new energy, because although like here the King of Cups is water, right? But we have all this fire. So you have the creative inspiration, and here you have the creative fire all together. And then steam. Together they produce steam, and steam gets the engines going, at least the old engines, the steam engines. So we have to thinking like this, creativity and willpower, and you get the engine going, and there you go, and you're flying. Really beautiful. So, well, there's nothing else I can say. Just go for it. Do what you think is right for you. Oh, and then the last card, you actually got two. Let's see. Oh, we have play, have fun, celebrate. Don't be so serious. That's what I was telling you. Blow off some steam, because you're building up steam. And then we have initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. So yes, you're crossing now a passage, and that's the surprise here for this new moon, is that you're crossing this threshold from being stuck to suddenly everything falling into place. Again, I'm repeating myself, I know, but it bears repeating. Everything falling into place, and suddenly, bang, you got everything you wanted, right? Suddenly, what your aim was is just, happening. And it could be a bit overwhelming, but it's a fun overwhelming. You'll be celebrating. So the next 30 days are wonderful 30 days for you. So just, hold on, hang in there, because things will turn out to be just fine. So pile number 3, this was your reading. I hope it resonates. I hope it inspires you. And I wish you a wonderful time full of love.